I've already done a video on inking on this channel, but I thought it'd be fun to go a little bit deeper this time while showing off some more of my comic Wytchborne in the process. Last time I worked on a full-page image which gave me plenty of space for details and smaller elements, but what happens when you have to ink in tighter places, like individual comic panels? How do you scale your ideas to fit within the rest of the page? Hopefully I'll answer some of those questions today as I ink page 14 of the Wytchborne. And if not, well, at least I hope you find this entertaining. We're starting with the big establishing shot at the top of the page. There are lots of details I could add to this scene, but it's set at night, so most of those intricate bits will eventually be covered by darker colors. My main focus on this central image is Daiken sitting among the barrels and crates, with Lyvana perched atop one of them, sipping tea as they talk. When working with comic panels, it's important to ask yourself, what's the purpose of this panel? What is it trying to communicate? And how does it connect to the previous page? In this case, we're transitioning from daytime to nighttime, showing the same location inside the circus, but now it's quieter, the crowds are gone, the shows are over, and people are relaxing around a campfire with drinks. This overall vibe needs to be carried through into everything, from the background details to the character's expression and body language. I'll reinforce this idea by using heavier shadows and darker brushwork, so when I add colors later, it's clear that this scene is happening at night. Not just because I've used darker colors, but because my stronger, darker lines hint at heavier shadows. This page contrasts with the previous pages where there was a lot more action. There were big panels, it was fast movement because it was a fight scene. This page serves to slow things down, giving the reader a moment to breathe and reflect on what's going on inside Daiken's head. You'll see this in many comics and manga, where moments of quiet dialogue can be just as important and interesting as action scenes. One paneling technique I like to use, inspired by comics like Invincible, is repeating comic book panels. In Invincible, you'll see this in scenes with a lot of dialogue but minimal movement. Here, Daiken is sitting, recovering with a health potion, and looking out into the night as he talks to Lyvana. If I drew him just once in a large panel with a bunch of speech bubbles, the weight of this quiet, serious mood might get lost. But by repeating his expression across multiple panels, I can slow down the pacing and force the reader to sit with Daiken's thoughts. For Lyvana, I'm aiming to show a more subdued side of her personality. Up until now, she's been bubbly and energetic, but here she has bad news for Daiken, and I want to emphasize that shift in tone. She knows the future she's seen for him is grim, and she's aware that no matter how Daiken feels, he'll have to face it. As the camera pulls back, I try to show a little bit more of the background without going too crazy into details. As this is all just a small panel, it doesn't need to show everything what's going on, it just needs to give the sense of Daiken walking away into the night. And there we have it, page 14, fully inked and ready for scanning and coloring. I hope this video has helped shed some light on how I approach inking and panel composition. Maybe it even inspired you to work on your own comic. I can't wait to share more of Wytchborne with you, but for now, thanks for watching, be sure to subscribe for updates, and as always, go make something awesome.